mention is that we wanted to make sure that Lunar New Year was an official New York City holiday. It wasn't just celebrated in schools, that people can take the time off work, can have a day off to actually have that moment with their families, because that's what that celebration is all about.
他刚刚讲的另外一个呢，如果我们大家有发觉的话，像明年的2023年的我们的中国新年呢，正好是在礼拜天，但是呢，纽约市教育局把礼拜天根本就没有延长一天放假给我们的学生。他就刚刚就讲到了，其实这个中国新年延长一天呢，并不代表只是放假一天的，这个的动作，是尊重我们的文化传统。让所有的学生、所有的家长、我们的社区，甚至其他的社区，可以记住，我们有一天是我们作为华人最重要的一天，庆祝我们的节日。
And on the budget front, we've been really aggressive and active. We've been able to bring back this year more than $15 million to our district. And even though it might seem like a number, one of the things I'm proudest of is that we were able to get $2.2 million for Hamilton Madison to continue to expand their growth and do more capital investment to help our seniors, to help our kids, so they can have a more modern place to gather.
他刚刚提到说，自从他上任之后，跟往年相比，他在市政府争取了更多的1亿5千万的经费到第一选区里面。那这个代表什么？这个代表我们的社区非营利机构、组织、学校、课后补习班、学生的这些的课程有更多的可以发展出来，那是他争取过来的。
And one thing I wanted to do that was really personal for me was to make sure that every public school in our district had an after-school program. Whether it was chess classes, music classes, ballet, sports, chess clubs. I wanted people to have an opportunity to do something just outside of the classroom, and we were able to achieve that in our first year.
那他刚刚就讲到说，他也在很努力的争取更多的经费，也在做这件事情。让我们所有的公立学校里面有课外的补习的班，比如说兴趣爱好班跳舞的、象棋的、唱歌的。那很多我们家长都知道，其实很多时候我们就是因为我们公立学校没有这些课程，所以要花额外更多的钱去后面补习班去上这些的课。如果我们学校有，就可以为我们所有的家长省下一大笔的经费。
And because the council member is the most local position in our city government, I want it to be where you're at. And so instead of being in a big tower on the 7th floor on Lafayette Street, I wanted to be in the heart of the community on East Broadway, where now we have gotten thousands of people to come into our office, to call in our office, so we can help them from applying for senior housing, making sure that we can fix sanitation issue, that we can help them apply for different programs, whether it's cash relief, or help them with their immigration issues. We wanted to make sure that our office was open to everyone. And we've been able to not only open up our doors in the heart of our district, but also making sure that that street is clean. And I'm so happy that we've been able to fix all the potholes, but we're just getting started. We want to make sure that we can clean the rest of Chinatown, whether it's East Broadway, Division, or Madison, so everyone can live with dignity and the quality of life that they deserve.
他刚刚也讲到说，他之所以选择现在的办公室，就是在我们的 East Broadway 一栋楼旁边，就是因为让所有我们的选民需要的小商家、需要移民服务的人，每天都可以正常的、很容易的到他办公室来寻求这些的服务。那他呢，也是让大家知道呢，他是要让大家觉得他是一位民意代表，而不是一位官员，让大家在他的本区里面都可以找到他，寻求他，得到这些的服务。他让大家呢可以正常的工作，可以很好的经营他们的小生意，让大家有一个更愉快的这种生活方式。
There's a lot of issues facing our city. There's a lot of issues facing our community. But I think what we showed as a community these first 9 months is that we can get the job done. that there's no issue too big or too small that we can't handle as a community. And so I'm excited to keep it going. I have an election coming up next year, but with your support, we're going to win, and we're going to keep on working on issues that you care about and our community cares about.
像他刚刚讲的，之所以这样子呢，他需要大家明年呢继续可以更好的支持他。他明年竞选连任的时候，那在这里跟大家再提一下，明年竞选连任的时候，也是大概是6月份的时候。如果大家手中有选票的话，就可以挤出你们的选票。如果可以帮忙做义工，那可以去办公室登记帮忙做义工。如果实在不行，像大家今晚一样，可以为他捐一点款，那他可以去请更多的这些的员工。可以登广告，可以这些海报来为他竞选连任，他可以更好的为大家再服务几年。
And before I wrap up, I just want to thank a few people. For George for opening up his doors, for allowing us to gather here and celebrate here today. For John Lamb for flying back to London, from London to be here. Thank you so much. And with the power of everyone here, we can do this, we can win. And I want to thank from the bottom of my heart my senior advisor, Stephen Wong, that many of you know. Without him yelling, being energetic, going to every party, we wouldn't be together as a community. And so I want to thank him so much for always being there by my side to making sure that we can represent our community. So thank you so much, and let's win this election. And thank you, Gary, for the wine, always.
那刚刚呢，就特别感谢 George， 还有我们的林建东先生以及 Gary， 还有所有的我们的社区的代表跟领袖呢，今晚呢支持他来参加他的活动。他希望明年呢竞选连任之后，可以更好的为大家服务。好吧，谢谢。
Thank you.
维权，那刚刚有讲呢，因为他也一直在更新，跟市政府一直在沟通，那一直在为大家就是争取这个权利，推翻这个在唐人街建监狱的这个 project。
On the legislative front, we wanted to make sure that we pass bills that represent our communities. As Andy said, one of the first bills we introduced was bilingual signs because our city was taking them out and taking part of our culture and part of our community with that. So we stood up with Raymond Singh from CCBA and Wellington from Chinatown Partnership saying we not only want those back, we want to spread them to every Chinatown across the city so everyone can have that same opportunity that we have. We also decided to protect and fight for workers' protection. We did Intro 175 that will support home attendants and stop them from working for 24 hours. As many of you know, a lot of home attendants are seniors, Asian American immigrant women, and we have to make sure that we can stand up and fight for them. And we did just that. We had the longest hearing this year in the City Council, 9 hours long, where we had hundreds of people testify to make sure that we can pass this bill. And right now, we're getting close to having enough co-sponsors to getting it done.
这个翻译一下，就是他刚刚讲的另外一个主要的他的法案，就是